Hey everyone, this is Raikou here, once again coming at you with some more Phantasy Star Online episode 1 and 2. Let me just do a quick sound check here. Okay, it passed. So today we're gonna try to aggressively look for that combat gear, because I feel like I really wanna get it, and maybe it's just what's that name called of that sort of paradox? Like when you already put a lot of effort but you don't wanna, so you feel like you shouldn't stop at that point. I forget how that thing is called. But anyways, because of that, I feel like I just really want to get this thing before I go on to Flow. So I'm gonna just do as much as it goes against my usual way of doing things, I'm just gonna go do the VR Spaceship Alpha over and over until I get it. We're not gonna be here the entire day, of course. We're just gonna do like, I don't know, 3-4 times, and then we'll stop. Or until we get it. I'm just kind of wondering if there's something wrong with the online maps as far as these drops go, because I wonder if there's some relation to that. Because I feel like by now I should have already gotten it. I mean, it's all, you know, probabilities and whatnot, I know, but still. The thing is, if I use the offline maps, I'm just gonna get less of the guarantees, but at the same time I'm gonna clear things faster, so maybe I'll actually try that out. We'll see. So I don't really want to get over leveled for that Flow fight, so that's also a concern at this point, to be fair. Because even in online map, I'm already kind of destroying enemies. And when I get my shift and the button on, it's just no contest anymore. Alright, we got it. 120. Full stats. Maybe I'll even just kill that. No, I'll just wait, whatever. Let's be patient. Patience is a virtue, as they say. I've been getting rares from other enemies, so I don't think it should be a problem with the online maps, but there could be an issue specifically with the Garants, because there seems to be an issue with the dragon, as you only get 2 copies of it, 2 clones. So you never know. Man, if that's the case, it's really messed up. It means I was kind of wasting all my time here. I mean, we got a lot of cool things as well, so... But I could definitely have went to more varied amount of areas. I don't know, I equipped that, but it's fine, let's just kill it with a Palash, whatever, thingy. We might get that mag to level 200 today as well. Hey Katsime, how are you doing? I know you're streaming, so you're probably not gonna hear me. I did, like, not a big search, but I did a quick search online to see if there was any quests with more guarantees. I didn't really find anything. I'm sure there are some quests where you can get a lot of them, like you can with the lilies, for example. For people who like farm that Nar Lily or that Psycho Wand or whatever. Or like for AKD to to find his God HP on his amazing run through all difficulties in episode 1. He was spending like couple hours or so, like just piping back and forth to get like 3 Dragon HP I think on the latest one. That was kind of cool, but I don't know if I would have the patience, to be honest. Nope, got it. Don't die now. Ah, damn it. Maybe we will really go offline maps. It will be easier to kill things, and I believe they don't fire as often. I could be wrong. Dude, just hit the big doll saber in front of you. Dude. Oh wait. Did I survive? It doesn't matter. I don't remember how much damage the laser does. It might be 200, which means I would actually die. Right, we still have the wizard technique equipped, so our Jelan and Zalur are level 15 right now. Maybe I should not go to this room, because this is a optional room and I don't really get that Hikarans this year. If I really want to make sure I laser focus on that. This room is even accessible from the other side, I gotta remember that. Well, with that said, let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. No, I did not. Okay, well, if I find the first Garants here? No, maybe not here. I actually don't remember. I still don't remember. I'm not trying to remember. Guess that's part of it. Hey new PSO, Merry Christmas! We're close to another Christmas, close to another end of year. The time does pass very fast. For better or for worse. How do you say Merry Christmas in Japanese? I do not remember. I was trying to remember, but I do not. Oops. I think Japan does not necessarily celebrate Christmas, so maybe they don't have a special way to say it, but I'm not sure. This is just boxes, so we can just go here real fast. Well, and traps, I guess. Ooh, power material. Love to see it. Combat gear, yeah. Today is finally the day, hopefully. Hopefully. Maybe I was not a good buy this year, so I don't deserve it. I don't know. Let me just use that power material. So this is gonna be the 30th power material on this character. 3-0. Guess we can go here first. Notice that on his back he has that symbol that you see in some doors, I think. I wonder what it means. Or in some switches or whatever. Hopefully, I think this will last until the Garance appears, because it will appear here, I'm pretty sure. Oh wow. I mean, I had damage to my arms, so this normally doesn't last all that long. Oh wow. Dude, not jeez. Oh, you guy was gonna fire at me. Oh, that one is already firing at me. Dude, stop! Get out of the way. Okay. Not yet. Not yet. I was gonna heal my TP back, but let's just not waste shift and the bund. Gonna waste it anyway just by going to get the boxes, but that's fine. Alright. Nothing. Another trap appears, but we're not gonna go get it. It doesn't matter. So let's just try to do this fast. There's a trap appearing at the beginning of the room. Oh crap! Oh, I might have died there. To be fair, if both of them has hit me at the same time. My shit to the gun right now. Oof, that was damage. Ah, not yet. Not yet. I do appreciate the defluid, but that's not what I wanted. This room I gotta clear, no other way around it. Hi AK Dali, good evening. Good evening gamer. Merry Christmas, by the way, if you celebrate Christmas. Not everyone does, you gotta be careful. And by the way, congratulations on your episode 1 all difficulties run. That was something else to watch. I know you were not necessarily super satisfied with it, but it was really cool to watch bits and parts of it. I couldn't watch the whole thing. I did go back after the fact to watch the later parts, because I was already asleep at that point. Oh, oops, I got hit there. It was interesting that getting the God HP is actually part of that run. I was not aware, I guess, or I didn't remember. That was a fun pipe back and forth section. And it's not even the 24th for you yet. Yeah, correct. But at least here, like, we just wish Merry Christmas when it's like around the time, because you never know if you're gonna see the person in time to wish them on the day, so you just wish them ahead of time. It's fine, and hopefully it's also fine to do so in most countries. I know, for example, that in birthdays it's considered bad luck here in Portugal to wish it ahead of time, but for Christmas it's fine for some reason. Oh, that was not correctly timed. It's an imperfect trend, but I finished so satisfied I tried to forget that part. Right, in America we just put up Christmas decorations in late November. Yeah, it's kind of the same here. Kind of the same, no, so I just balance out the excessive cheer. Makes sense. Gotta make do somehow. Oh, this is the last room. Yeah, so I'm kind of trying to get the combat gear, but at the same time I'm questioning whether the online map code is doing something against me, which doesn't seem to make much sense because I still get other rares. It's just that I should have gotten it by now, I believe. Statistically, I should have gotten it by now. But yeah, probabilities are just that. No guarantee on anything. Oh, not the target I wanted to freeze. That was not well aimed. Okay, last Karen's and then I'll reset if I don't get it. If I get it, I'll just keep going. And sorry for the aggressive farming today, this goes a bit against my way of playing this game, but I just gotta do it. I have to get it, it's a matter of pride right now. That's not the one. Oh, am I dead? No, I'm not dead. Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. Well, let's just kill the wolves. Might as well. Should I just activate offline maps? I'll get at least one or two less Garenses there. But maybe it's just worth it. Let's just do one more one more online map and then I'll switch to offline map. How many runs did I do at this point of VR Spaceship? I wonder. I should also research if there's any specific quest that spawns a lot of those, because at this point I'm just willing to even potentially go for that. Hey Saimigo, how are you doing today? Today we're aggressively farming for this accursed combat gear, which does not want to drop. I think I may sell that trimate. It's just that trimate is just it's just occupying space on my inventory. I don't really need it, and I already have a stack of 10 on storage. Merry Christmas, everyone! For those who joined recently, including you, Saimiko. Hopefully, you'll have some good festival season. This time of the year is like so magical for like when I was a child at least. I felt like it was so magical. Nowadays it's I feel like I'm a bit cynical about it. It's just, you know, consumerism or however you say it. People just buy a lot of things, there's a lot of discounts, there's a lot of sales, just getting people to buy the next thing. But anyways, you can still find magic if you look for it, or if you just have the right mindset. And PSO did do a good job in that sense, because you also got the decorations on the lobby on Pioneer 2. And on GameCube version you also got special rappies, the center rappies, with the presents, so... Although, you know, games also do that to make you play the game more, like to make you log in and not miss that special item that you can only get in 1 year from now if you missed it now. The FOMO situation. But yeah, it is what it is. Thankfully nowadays we just have access to our own servers, codes that allow us to activate this whenever we want, so we can make Christmas in PSO whenever we want, so it's all good. Maybe I should activate it. Maybe on the next stream I'll activate the Christmas decorations. Although from my understanding, in the GameCube version, the event songs do not play in Pioneer 2, they only play on the lobby, on the online lobby. On Dreamcast they also played in Pioneer 2, which I greatly preferred. I also have no idea if Episode 2 has any decoration, Episode 2 Pioneer 2, I would imagine so, right? But I don't think I've ever seen it before, if it does. I'm not sure I've ever oh, right, oh crap, there was there was a Del Saber there, okay. Got him. I mean, he got me. Dude. Nice critical. The Christmas, exactly. Exactly my thoughts. Okay, we're not gonna get that room now, we're gonna try to laser focus a bit more on the garages. I'm running out of patience, not gonna lie. Wait, there was... I did not destroy all of them, that's fine. I'll still check the side rooms with boxes. That is fine. At least for now. Maybe in the future I'll also lose patience for those. We'll see. Are we getting a guarantee here? No, not yet at least. There it is. Not yet! Not yet. Keep your sanity, it's okay. Eventually. Eventually. Eventually we'll get it. Also, as a reminder, we're also preparing to fight Olgaflow in Ultimate. And the combat gear is part of that preparation, but obviously the experience is also part of that. And the Mazeta, which may come in handy as well. Do the orange ones have higher defense or something? Both of them survived somehow. Maybe they do. Ow. Oops. I haven't gotten this map for a while, I feel. We're gonna get one dex there, it's fine, whatever. We already have 44, so what is one more? He moved away. Turtle saber or something in the distance? There is not. I think we will avoid the other place. There's no Garants over there. Definitely not the target I wanted, but that's fine. Oh, pen arms as well. Another evade material, okay. Sure. Even here, I don't really evade anything, to be honest, so it's not gonna matter. Feel kinda bad for missing the boxes on the other side of the door, but I can't get everything, right? I need to focus on what I need. I mean, I can get everything with enough time, but I don't have time for that, I feel. Oh crap. with our saber, not that one. Kind of forget. I think this room and the other one have dead ends. The other one has a healing ring, I think, which comes in handy since we have low DP. I guess I didn't need to heal there either. I'll use those in a second. No need to worry about them right now. We might get other materials and then we can use them all at the same time. I wonder if it's worth bringing a PB generate just to get that shift in the band faster, like I was doing with the HUcast. I think I do have a PB generate. Oh man, there was a lot of damage at the same time. Okay, cool. I mean, that's how the sword should be used, right? I killed them all except for one. That was really, really good. Let's just do that. It's a lot of damage from the Mechan. Oh, that was point blank. Dude, that was even more point blank. Unreasonably point blank. Okay, I think we're gonna get some Garanzas somewhere. I'm not sure it's here. It is here. Not yet. Not yet. We'll try with the offline, without the online code next time. It's also gonna be faster as a result. Oh, there's a dull saber over there. Alright, there is none anymore. And then there was none. Can't wait for not being knocked down when I do the offline mode maps from the lasers. That's gonna make things a bit faster too. I'm one room before the last, so there's gonna be at least 2 more Garanzas, if I'm not mistaken. We traded, I guess. Which side? Probably both sides. Yeah, I think there's one behind me as well. Okay. Didn't get it yet. Oh man, why is it taking so long? Is the code glitched or something? Again, as I said earlier, the code does make only 2 dragons appear in very hard instead of 3, so I don't know if there's something wrong with that. Alright, yeah, there's one more hit, last one. Last chance, we didn't get it. We did not get it. I guess let's just clear the room. Sure, why not? Don't really want to use any more fluids. Not yet. Let me switch off the online code. Online maps code. Give me a second. Just gonna completely restart Dolphin. Because sometimes when I play something with Dolphin, I quit the game, go again, and then it just crashes right after for some reason. So I just learned to restart it. Okay, no more online mode enemies. After, also if anyone in chat knows any quest with a lot of guarantees, let me know, because I might consider actually doing that. If it's an offline quest, I might need to do a few quests before, because I haven't done any of them. So that could take some time investment that I'm not sure it will pay off. Sorry, I need to lower the sound. For some reason, sound always resets. Actually, give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Very hard Laddie minion. I mean, we aren't very hard, right? So it's it matches. It's difficulty appropriate. Do I need that Angel Mind minus? I do not. Yeah, Repeater was decent, but not as good as mine. Oh, I guess I'll buy that, why not? Even though right now I don't really have a plan for grinding any weapons. Alright, let me use those evade materials real quick. So, it's 13th and 14th evade material on this character. Is there anything I want to grind? Deathflown Sword maxed. Probably I stopped grinding it when I got the Dragon Slayer, I would imagine. I may want to grind some gun for the Olga Flow fight, but let's not do it for now. Let's just store it for now and then deal with it later. I will sell that Dreammate that I was mentioning that I don't really need. I guess it's 2 now. Alright, let's shred through offline very hard. I guess this doesn't give us yet maximum ST. If I do use all the Angel Mines and the Bloody Art, I wonder if I will reach it. I forget what the max is for the HUmar. Okay, so we do see the Yali communicator here. The Cal communicator, I guess I should say. Calus. I forget how it's called. Dude. I swear I play better than this. Just give me some time. Yeah, these 2 wolves is a bit different. But it's gonna make it faster, so... less complaining, more farming, I guess. It's the same map as last time, but it's the offline version, so we're gonna be able to kind of compare. Oh, I still don't kill it with that combo, huh? I mean, it's not like I went to normal mode, right? Normal forest. I'm still in very hard mode, but it's definitely significantly easier. Do I want to wait? I really don't remember what these things drop when they're together, and when they're apart either. I don't remember, to be honest. I don't think they drop anything that I care about unless it comes with high percentages. That's kind of why I'm letting them separate. Oh yeah, right. Here we have these spawns here. Interestingly enough. I wonder if there would be a way to create additional alternate maps in the GameCube version and put them in a rotation. Right now there's 2 maps in VR Spaceship. Could I somehow create a 3rd and a 4th and insert it into GameCube files, or... Because I know in the GameCube we have the limitation of memory that you need to account for. There's some very strict memory limitations. So maybe I can't really do that. But I just wonder what's possible and what's not. As far as modding goes. Because just 2 maps definitely seems very little. And the online maps are the same, they just have different spawns. Which is a bit disappointing. Excuse me. I am stuck. I don't know, I picked up. I still don't know. One of the consumables, I guess. Are those all sabers coming to me? Yeah, there's one at least. Well, I killed it with a single combo at least. Gotta do heavy attack. Close level up. Single dot saber. Oh, Garrus? Don't die. That is not the combat gear. Calm down, keep your sanity. $36 points, okay, I'm gonna level up really soon, I guess. Just after a single enemy. Do I need to clear? I don't need to clear, of course. Do I want to clear? Maybe just the max. Whatever. So 3 ATP, it sucks. No ATA, visibly at least. Well, it is where it is. Oh, this is the... Let's just put that thing. GG. If I was gonna ignore it anyway, might as well just kill it while it's together. Alright, hopefully I'm not gonna get many more levels, because I do intend to go to Olga Flow at level 92, as I mentioned before. So if I'm 92 and I'm still I still didn't find the combat gear, I'm just gonna go there. Ignore the combat gear, I guess. I'm still trying to find the name of that sort of mindset when you put a lot of effort into one thing and you don't want to give up just because you already put a lot of effort. There's a name to that. I just don't remember how it's called. Drawing a blank there. Oh, is there a Garrus in the distance? Yeah, there is, apparently. Oops. That's heal. Not yet. Alright, one more level. Can we max that one out too? Even though we're not going to use it against the dragon because we don't go far enough for the dragon. I feel like he's on offline mode. Do not shoot at me as often. Yeah, we're pretty much shredding through everything as expected, I guess. Is the one with the Garants here? There are traps? Yeah, there are traps. Yep. Not yet. Not yet. Oh! It actually can interrupt its thing if it's slow enough, I guess. There should be at least one more Garance, I would hope. I'm not even using Jalen's Allure. I guess I don't really feel the need to. Seems like it's just faster to kill them as is. I saw the All Saber appear for a second there. Okay, one or two more, and I think that's it. I think the other room does not have a Garance in this. Oh, they're next to each other. Yeah, in the offline maps, I don't think there is more. Oh crap, that was a lot of damage actually. Ah, we did not get it. That's what my exasperation means. I can't even charge my Photon Blast actually. I guess I don't need it, but still. I'm gonna do this room just to double check there is no Garance here, but I'm kind of positive there isn't. There aren't any. Oh. Okay. Are we done? We are done. Again, if you know of any quest that I should be doing instead of just running the, what do you even call it, adventure mode, exploration mode on PSO episode 2, to get more Garances, to get that combat gear, let me know. I think I'll do a couple more, not more than that. Hopefully those are going to be enough. But what's the name of that thing called? Let me just check online. There's a name for that, the thing I was mentioning earlier, wait. Oh, it's the sunk cost fallacy or sunken cost fallacy. That was the name I was looking for. The expression I was looking for. Yeah, this is basically sunken cost fallacy, where just, you know, I already put so much effort, like I just need to keep going. Even though the combat gear is not gonna be like extremely important. Hey Blue, can you go online? I don't have it. I don't have it set up. I think I do have. I think I do have some online quests available offline though, because I just got the files. What do you ask? Is there any quests that I could do that would have a lot of those? Well, she's taking a lot of time. What? Download quest files corrupt? Okay, I'll need to check whatever happened there. I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, I'll check it offline, no worries. But I'm supposed to have most of all quests available. I just don't know why that says it's corrupt. I need to check that. Oh, right, we need to take care of removing trash. Just as a bit of a context, the reason I'm being so stubborn with the combat gear, well, because of second cost fallacy, and also because against some of the bosses, like, your evasion and defense matters 0. So I feel like having something as a hunter that increases your ATP instead of your defensive stats can actually be quite good. That's pretty much the short of it. And the long of it as well, I guess. It's not complicated. Congrats, you found the combat gear. Wait, what? Got equivalent levels of ATP while hunting for it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got even past that. Actually, I forget how much it gives me. Is it like 35 or 55? I think it's 35, right? 55 would be too much. Anyways, you're right either way. But to be fair, like, the next goal is to defeat Ultimate Olga Flow, and I don't think I'll be going earlier than like level 92. At least that's kind of what I had in mind. It's definitely doable earlier. I just don't want like a 6-hour stream. I'm not doing the Forest to Flow challenge, so I don't need to suffer as much, right? Let's not do that. He was really low. That's why he immediately got out. Yeah, kind of, sort of. $35 should be, wow, 1 in 74 is not even that bad. I know, right? That's why I'm so confused. Why I didn't get it yet. Can take a while if you're unlucky. Are you unlucky, Raiko? Yes, I am. Pleased to meet you. I'm Raiko, the unlucky guy. Sorry, I don't mean to bring down your Christmas spirits. I'm sure I'll get it someday, okay? Even if I need to like grind it when I'm like level 200. After defeating Olga Flow Ultimates a million years ago, I will get it. One day. It's off of Garance, yes it is. Rak, you've been confirmed to be unlucky. Yes. Yeah. Please don't tell me like that you need to kill Garance in a specific way, otherwise you don't get the rare or some bullshit like that. Please don't tell me. Like that, yeah, I know, right? Like you need to let the armor shed and then wait 5 seconds or something. Like, my paranoid idea is that since I was using the online map codes for most of the time, like 90% or more of my runs, were using that code, I'm like, maybe it's the code destroying my chances. I did get to the rares from other enemies doing the online maps, so it seems maybe not. But at the same time, using the online codes, I only find 2 gold dragons instead of the 3 that you normally would find. So I'm kind of feeling that maybe something's off there. And if something's off with the dragon, why is it not off with the Garons, you know? You never know. I mean, probably one of the Garons you are killing as a drop bag. Yeah, I have the code patch on when the drops are bugged here. I thought it only affected beta. But anyways, yes, I have the thing that fixes it. Which, if you want to be doubly paranoid, maybe that thing that fixes it somehow breaks the Garant's rare drops? I don't know, man. I do not know. Yeah, currently I have the widescreen code, and I have the Yoga Flow and Dark Falls drops enabled as well, and I have the bug fix for... let me go here, it's just boxes, I think. The bug fix for VR Spaceship. Oh, and we maxed out that night. Ooh, flex. Plus, I'll take it. Even though it doesn't really matter right now. Fix is basically just changing the number to say how far away things are allowed to be. So it's doubtful it would break anything like that, yeah. I mean, and the code for the online maps, I'm also assuming it's just like some flag that tells you to use this set of maps instead of the other one, right? So, like, how bad could it go? But again, the dragon is messed up. That's why I'm kind of confused. Unless, again, online very hard dragon is only 2 clones, or 1 clone and 1 real. Maybe that's just how it works online, I just don't know about it. Not sure how to optimally kill people here, but that's fine. Get away from me. Ooh, HP material. I guess we're getting some cool stuff as well along the way. Oh, I thought that would be a Garance for some reason. Not quite. Not quite. I guess I can also sell all the moons. I don't need them anymore. Garance? Yes. Is there one on the other side? No, there is not. I'll use the material in a second. I just want to note it down, and right now I don't feel like interrupting for that. It's also kind of inconsequential. Oh. Well, no use going there and triggering the traps. Oh. Hmm. Okay, that's more like it. I guess I'll just do normal attacks against this thing. Eventually it will be low health and it will separate. I feel like that works. Since the repeater will deal like small damage but multiple hits, so I think it works perfect for that. I was going to say if you went online we could do some fun spaceship quests with more guards to help you find it. I went a month looking for a spread needle offline before I just went online and found it right away. Wait, you can't go online? I don't have it set up today, I don't think. But in the future I could consider doing that. Like, I'm not doing the challenge, this is not a challenge anymore, so rule-wise there would be no problem. I just don't have the connection set up for that, that's pretty much it. If I would, it would be for... Maybe I do have for Raggle.org. I don't know if this would be the server that you... I might actually have for Raggle.org, because I do play episode 3 there, and it's the same... I have multiple instances of Dolphin. I believe this is the same instance I play episode 3 on Raggle.org. Much hack, but it's not hard to make an account. Okay, then definitely that I would need to do it separately. It's not that bad, you have to register with the server you're connecting to. Yeah. But then I would need to, if I do have the Raggle.org network file here, I would need to maybe back it up and stuff. Yeah, I'll need to check it. I need to check that, and I also need to check why the quests, the online quests seem corrupt for whatever reason. When I try to load them. I guess I would like to get that IQ up somehow. I guess teammates do the job. Moons didn't, right? Yeah, they didn't. I guess stars will for sure. Okay. And I'm stuck. Oh, there's a trap. Of course there is. Where are the Garants? How many did I find them? I feel like I didn't find many yet. And this is probably this is already the last room, right? Yeah, it is the last room. So maybe at least 2 here. Pretty sure. I didn't gizon it fast enough. Could I die here? No, I could. No, I could. I most definitely could. But speaking of going online and stuff, I would love to one day do challenge mode with anybody that would be interested. Because I've never really actually finished. I remember I already commented this with Akidi in the past, and I think you used to do it, right, Akidi? Or like sometimes you do it or something. But yeah, I still didn't get around to asking about that. I guess I'm kind of trying to finish this first, first to full aftermath, I call it. Just getting all characters done with ultimate mode. Oh well, let's do one more. Just it's not that bad. You have to register the server. I'm done check. It's tied to your SNA key. Typically, just have to change server IP is all. But I will also need to get a different SNA key as well, right? I need to somehow get a different one, or can I just? Because unravel.org. I'm just trying to think. I don't remember how these things works very well anymore. So you just need to really point a different IP to it. Is that it? You can use the same SNA key on all servers, but in the past it was not like that, right? I feel like in the past, like when you registered an account, you get a specific one. Yeah, exactly. If you want to change servers, you just need to change IP. It was always like that. Oh, really? Like, when I say the past, I mean like 20 years ago. Like the first private servers. But maybe I just remember it wrong. Well, maybe not 20 years ago, but like 15 years ago or something. Because I was pretty sure, like, on the earlier days of Stag, maybe I'm thinking about Blue Burst and then just confusing. But even Blue Burst wouldn't need that because it's just always online. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just Blue Burst. Like you get credentials and then you log in with those credentials. Maybe I'm just mistaking it with that one. Because I did play on Stag Blue Burst private server before I even played on the GameCube private server. So yeah, maybe I'm just mistaking things. I'm just confusing things, I mean. Guess we don't need the moons anymore. Oh, why did I buy them if I don't need them? It's like muscle memory, whatever. Sort of. Okay, let's just use that HP material. Okay, it's gonna be the 19th HP material on this character. I've been lazy about it, but I wanted to do a split screen one too. Yeah, it'd be cool. Kinda appreciate split screen more sometimes just on the basis that you don't get that weirdness that you get from the online one, right? The delay sometimes weirds me out. Guess I'm just not used to playing it online. Wait, I have... Oh, okay. I already got the better legs, so you can sell that one, and I believe we're ready to go one more time. Wish me luck. The split screen work with widescreen? That's a great question. I've thought about that multiple times. Whenever someone mentions split screen, I never tried it out. I never tried it out. But I've wondered many times, just never at the time when I was able to test it. But I do definitely wonder. I also wonder about like everything else, right? all the other codes, do they matter? Do they affect anything? Like, if I have the online code switched on, does it simply do no effect? Because I'm guessing when you play offline split screen, you get the online mode maps, right? It's what would make sense. And do the Olga Flow and Dark Falls drops still activate in the same manner? Do they not work anymore for whatever reason? I'm just kind of curious. Still together. Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure I already got whatever that thing is multiple times. Forget some bloody art. No, cross scar. Okay. Some bloody art. Seems like I'm just talking trash. I'm not talking trash about it. I guess it wouldn't be hard to test. Yeah, for sure. It's just actual remembering to do it. I could even do it today, but I feel like I need to connect a second controller, and maybe next time I will just take a look on my stream. I'm pretty sure I did at least one co-op run like that. Depends on the code. Okay. I do wonder. Actually, my memories with Dreamcast PSO was playing online a lot and taking up the phone line basically. And on GameCube it was actually playing split screen with a couple friends. That's the difference on my memories from the past from both versions. I remember we played on we had the PAL version and my friend's TV did not support, was it 60 Hz? There's like a 60 Hz mode and a 50 Hz, so it did not support 60 Hz, so from my understanding the game did not run at full speed, which is kind of weird. But at that point we didn't really care, we just had a blast. Because on the PAL version of some games, like, you needed to press some button while the game was booting up, and then you could select 60 or 50 Hz, something like that. Which essentially means that many games probably just ran at not full speed as a result. But that seems kind of crazy to think about nowadays. I'm so picky when it comes to like FPS, like frames per second and performance and whatnot. I don't know how I ate all that slop back in the day. But anyways, it is what it is. I mean, ESO does run, when it's full speed, it's 30 frames per second. But we talked about this. It's not the game that super requires 60 frames, even though I kind of like it ideally to have. Or at least I'd like to see how it would look with 60 frames before I would pass judgment. Oh. Oh, there we go! Oh, wait, photon drop. Photon drop? Photon drop? Oh my god, I got him. It's just, I already got the photon drop from Garens, guys, okay? Don't blame me. Oh god damn it, we got him, boys and girls. GG's, GG's. Oof. But yeah, I did get the full and drop from this piece of shit before, so oh, wizard technique. Uh, I forgot I had it equipped. It's for the Jelen and Zaldur, but here I'm not even using it, so I could just have brought something else. But anyways. Does it have a special? No, it does not have a special skin. I guess it's not a Dreamcast version 2 item, huh? Anyways, cool. Ghetto da ze. Oof, finally. Nice find. Are there any resistance on it? Good point. Good question, actually. I'm guessing those resistances, dark and light, are come from the armor, right? Yeah, no, it does not have any. I guess it's kind of bad, actually, now that you mention. Wait, does that matter on Algo Flow? I don't think it matters on Algo Flow, right? It does matter on Rock Falls, for sure. Now, now that you mention, I did not think about that. But we're done with the Dark Falls already, so... Okay, no, cool. Okay, let's just do the entire map now. All the way to Gold Dragon. Yeah, Gold Dragon. I sometimes confuse Gold Dragon with Steel Dragon. So yeah, again, we got it on an offline code map. I mean, no online code map. No online map codes. God damn it. So I have to wonder, right, if the code somehow messes things up. But yeah, on online maps, I did get the full and drop from the Garons, which was super disappointing. Oh, alright, we got him. I guess I can do the entire maps now. I can't complete the entire thing to be closer to that next level. And maybe I'll do Ultimate Alga Flow on the next stream even. There's more spawns, right? Yeah, there is. There are. Ooh, tree grinder. Unfortunately, I have no idea how to use what to use it on. Might come down to using it on some gun, as I mentioned earlier, that I will use on the Alga Flow fight. Potentially that gun. With 40 hit, 20 dark. To be honest, if there was any doubt of whether rares work, just load up normal mode and fight some Heal the Bears dragons or other things with common rares. I was getting rares with the online map codes from other enemies, so by logic, yes, if it works for other enemies, it should work for the Garons, I understand, but you know, it's one of those paranoia things, right? Again, and the fact that I wonder about that, it's because the boss in this map, as I mentioned earlier, there's 3 dragons in offline maps, but when I activate the code, there's only 2 dragons. So there's a specific enemy that behaves differently. That's why I'm wondering if some enemies might also be messed up, like individually. That makes sense. And imagine now getting a second combat gear. I'm guessing this combat gear has no variation, because it's just fixed ATP. But yeah, I didn't think about elemental resistances, which is super important to actually remember, which is a really good point. But unfortunately for the specific usage, it's not gonna matter. trap. Honestly, I probably should just... I could just use a combat gear here. It doesn't really matter how much defense I have. And I'm still definitely not blocking anything, so... Yeah. I can switch it. So I have like 54 less defense. That's... I take 10 more damage, is that it? Yeah, I take around 10 to 11 more damage. Who cares? Honestly, by that logic, I probably should just use that in no matter where I am. Because we're replacing a shield, we're not replacing an armor, so most of the defense does come from the armor and my base stats. And the evasion doesn't really matter. Even in this area where I'm just kind of steamrolling through things, I still don't block a single attack. It's kind of weird. Makes evasion really look like a useless stat. Maybe it's just that the HUmar does not have a specifically high evasion, I'm not sure. I hope that the characters that have better evasion, like I believe the HUkazil, do have much more than I have right now, and it actually comes into play more often. Enemies could have really high ATA, yeah, I mean, but like how do I put it? If they don't have high enough ATP to matter at this point, I believe that they shouldn't have high enough ATA to matter either. It's kind of how I see things. Or I should be able to at least like evade 1 out of 30 attacks, but I literally evade 0. You know what I mean? Yes, if I go like back to forest normal mode, I'll evade everything, yes, but I'm not gonna go there, right? I want the evasion stat to be useful at the point where I still care about the area where it will be useful in. But I feel like things should be balanced with that in mind. Otherwise it's just useless stats. By the time evasion matters, it feels like I just take 1 damage or 0 damage anyways. But yeah, you're right, it's just an enemy ATA thing. And maybe this is because I'm in episode 2, maybe episode 2 is not as tuned in that regard. Don't die. After saying that you steamroll everything, don't die. Okay, we didn't get a second one. There's still a couple more Garons, so we can still get another combat gear. It's not too late for that. I know I mentioned this and I'm probably annoying some people already by saying this, but I do really wanna just find the time to look into blue bursts, editing things, modding things, and just try to make that game, well, try to make blue bursts kind of something I would like to play without these complaints, basically. It might be like a sort of game that other people will not appreciate, because this is very subjective. Like, these adjustments might be very subjective to my person, but still. PSO is a game that no matter what, I keep going back to it. I see myself playing it in like 30 years from now if I'm still alive, so if I'm doing that, I might as well just keep playing with a version that I really appreciate the best, right? But yeah, I need to find the time, I need to find the patience, I need to find the motivation. It's just... And currently I'm still looking into episode 3 more. And I don't want to stop doing that for now. And unfortunately I do not have the time for multiple games. For like investigating multiple games in that regard. For access to episode 4, that too. I feel like episode 4, it's not the best thing ever, but part of why it's not the best thing ever in my opinion is because it's just, there's a lot of power creep and maybe some of the enemies are not tuned properly. I don't remember, to be honest, already, but I know the power creep is real. Some of the items are bullshit in there, so I'd like to adjust that. And it's an entirely new episode, right? So I'd like to switch around things so that some stuff in episode 1 and 2 could be found in episode 4 and vice versa. And maybe tune the stats on some of the weapons from episode 4, or just make their rarity much higher. But also, and this is the most important part, I think, because from my understanding, there's a lot more flexibility in modding up Blue Burst, because you don't have like the GameCube sort of GameCube disc memory limitations, if that makes sense. Blue Burst is much more flexible from my understanding. Otherwise, I would probably prefer this version, because Blue Burst is always going to be, you know, you'll always have to play in an online environment, so you'll always have that weird lag that I don't really appreciate. Yeah, it's just pros and cons in both versions. I feel like just the pros in editing Blue Burst and the access to episode 4 definitely overcome the cons. Even though the cons are really aggressive in my opinion. My question is, because you can tune version 3 this game, that's what you want to do. That's what AKDL is trying to do. Yeah, I'm aware. I've sometimes just I've tuned into streams to understand what's going on sometimes. And I feel like there's value in both versions, to be honest. I definitely appreciate GameCube version more than Blue Burst in many ways. One of them, again, being having the option to play offline, like true offline. And the game just looks a lot more polished. It's hard to explain. Like, just looking at the opening cinematic for both games, at least from the Blue Burst client that I have, it's like a slideshow compared to the more beautiful version on GameCube. That might just be an issue of my Blue Burst client. I know there's a few going around, but anyways, I don't think you fix issues with anything by making things more rare, to be honest. I honestly know very little about episode 4 items and weapons. I really know very little, so I'm not sure. The one thing I remember is that I was playing... I don't remember. Was it a Rakazil? Or maybe a HUmar? But anyways, I just found Vivienne, the pink double saber, in episode 4, and pretty much everything else I found before then was completely useless. And I felt like I found this very easily, and now I just, what's the point, right? Now why do I want to find the, you know, like Twin Brand, this was the name I was looking for, or some other double saber, right? Like, that was pretty much the best double saber, maybe bar double cannon, I don't remember. I just felt like the weapon was just too damn good for how easy it was to find. I also found the hero ability, I believe, or no, heavenly ability on episode 4. final boss, the Sand Maelin or the Condry or whatever. I found a heavenly ability and then I found a second one and I was like, okay, this is the best unit ever, like why do I even want anything else, right? That is my experience with Blue Burst power creep. The rest is mostly just checking stuff online from the database of items. But that just kind of made my impression even worse. There just seems to be things there that make a lot of stuff from episode 1 and 2 completely useless. So if I made the heavenly ability like 100 times as rare, yeah, maybe you'll never find it, but there's always that feeling that you may, and if you do it, you're gonna feel good about it, you know, it's just a super rarity type of thing. Or you could just balance it, that's also a thing you can do. Or I hope you can. Or if it's some broken item with some bullshit ability, you can just remove it from the game. I know there's a lot of really weird items in episode 4. I'm trying to think of one. Nothing's coming to mind right now. But there's some weird items that kind of break the rules. There's also some useless items that like have 0 ATP or something like that, like some weapons with 0 ATP but they're like limited time or whatever. I mean, those are kind of harmless. But anyways, I will need to look at all the items, try them out and then go from there. But yeah, I'm aware that you can also tune version 3. I know of AK Dali's efforts. There's also that Return to Ragol mod that was done. Even though some of the changes that I did not play it, so I'm just kind of talking without really the best knowledge. But some of the things that were done there to make it easier and find better items, I think maybe it went too far for when compared to my ideal version, but again, that's super subjective. Yeah, a lot of V3 players stay on V3 because they don't like the power creep. Exactly. The power creep in episode 4 Blue Burst is not as bad as the one on Dreamcast version 2. Again, if you like Dreamcast version 2, just by all means go crazy with it. It's pretty good. I played that game for hundreds of hours. I just the way that it made like the worst rare in Ultimate be better than the best rare in Very Hard was just too much. It just ridiculously too much, in my opinion. Like the red handgun was just better than the Levis cannon, for example. If I'm not mistaken. If it was not, it was really close to it. Okay, here we're gonna find the first Chaos Sorcerer. Ooh, a 600 critical. Like to think that without combat gear that would not be possible. It probably didn't matter, but anyways. Hey, it might have mattered. Well, I just noticed that they take so much more damage in offline. They take like 40 more damage or so from the Robart, I mean. There was supposed to be a giveaway, but I cancelled too early. Alright, I remember saying yesterday that I didn't have the Rumble activated. Not that it matters, but just a bit more immersion question mark. The electric grinder, that's pretty cool, but again, not sure which weapon to use it on. Hey Katsuhime, how's it going? We found it, we found the combat gear, finally. Effin' finally, it's here. Look, it's so beautiful. Basically gives no defense or evasion, but it gives power, which is the only thing that matters when I go beat the crap out of the Olga Flow. Or vice versa. Blueburst has some neat ideas in episode 4. While imperfect is a keeper. Yeah, that's true. It's definitely like it's part of PSO that I would not want to forget about, even if it's not well executed. It's an extension to PSO that I cannot help but love, to be honest. And that the Saint Million boss song goes very hard. I just remember that whenever I think about episode 4. I think it'd be funnier to mod that into version 3. I don't know what you mean already, sorry. There's already a gap, a delay, like a different point in time. I don't know what I was saying. I wish I could mod everything into version 3 from Blueburst. That would be the ideal one. Because then we'd have the online, offline modes, we'd have the better, in my opinion, user interface in a way, except I guess for the shortcuts on Blueburst. There's a few things I do prefer much more here. Earlier I was even like wondering if you could add more map variations to the rotation on GameCube, and could you do it on Blueburst? For example, VR Spaceship only has 2 different maps from my understanding, in both offline and online. Could you add a third? And would that answer be the same in offline and online? Sorry, would that answer be the same in version 3 and Blueburst, is what I meant to say. Because if the answer is yes on Blueburst but no on GameCube, like that's another reason why I'd like to try it out. Because from my understanding, it's the server that decides which map the client is going to access. So I feel like on that note, the server could have like infinite number of maps, and then you just pick one. But I don't know. I honestly don't have no idea. I still gotta go on. I gotta go on that call with AKDali at some point where he points me on. Okay, this file is the. This file has the maps. This file has the items. This file has the item drops. Because I don't even know that much yet. I know there's like item PMT, item PT, item RT. There's like 3 files that reference items, and I still don't understand the differences between them. I'm still at that level, unfortunately. So I gotta get on that call with AKDali if he's up for it one day, where he explains these things to me. It's even kind of funny how like some of the modding community kind of thinks that everybody knows this, Because I was looking at some Infinia forum thread where Solly was, I believe it was Solly, he was sharing some tools to open these files and browse through them. And he literally said something in one of those posts saying, okay, item PMT goes without saying, we just open and GG. It was like, no, it doesn't go without saying, please explain what this is. I was like, I found that funny. Again, maybe whenever I get the answers for this, I'll just start doing my own documentation on all this. Just try it. Yeah, but I want to know exactly what I'm doing. I mean, I don't want to know exactly, but if I'm opening a file, I'd really like to understand like what file am I actually looking into. Because it's very easy sometimes for people that know this to think it's obvious, but that happened in episode 3. Like I kept getting directions. Oh, just hex edit this file and it's fine. It's super easy. But then I go into the file and it's like, what am I looking at? And I spend like an hour trying to understand things. And yes, maybe I should do that effort. But if some people already did that work, like I'd really like them to let me know and give me some primer. I think I have an overpower neutral, so I don't need that one. Just try it. No one knows that. I mean, what do you mean? I'm sure people know already what item PMT, item RT or whatever they have in them. I just need someone to tell me what they have in them, and then I can go from there. But the basis like of which file has what, I'd really like to. No one knows exactly what they're doing. I get it, but some people know far more than I do, let's put it that way. And I believe going from there would allow me to get some headway that would benefit everybody. Assuming that I'm able to eventually contribute as well. But yeah, you're right. I can just, explore things on my own. I just feel like at least the basis, I would like a basis so that I would also be more motivated to do so. Because going in feeling completely 100% lost is a bit of a demotivational thing, especially when I feel like I just don't have time for it. Nobody has time as well. I understand that. Just, well, you know what I mean, right? Just other people, some people prioritize other things in their life than others, and that's fine. It's just that I guess I'm not prioritizing this, but maybe I should, and then I would have the time. But just getting a head start would help me find that priority and find that motivation. Yeah, you're just where I was a few years ago, and I'm actually working on stuff this year. But did you take those few years to get where you are now, or did you just start this year? I mean, I know you've been obviously speedrunning for quite a few years now, but just wondering about the more looking into files, looking at where things are. No, I sat in my hands for years. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. But yeah, I mean, would you oppose just getting on a call with me, like at some point in time? Just telling me, okay, this file from my understanding is this file is the other thing, and this file is the other thing. Now get the fuck off my stage and do it yourself. I would just need like something like that would be good enough for me to start with, if you're okay with it. Not saying today, not saying anytime soon, maybe, but one day maybe I would like to ask you to just, like in a few minutes. Maybe if you just open up the files with all these tools first. Honestly, I'm already opening files in episode 3 with my own tools. And this is not to say that I'm doing better. I'm pretty sure Solid's tools are 100 times better. What I'm saying is that I'd like to understand how these files, how they're structured, so that I can make tools that also change them automatically. Kind of how I built these Python codes to basically randomly generate stats for all the cards in episode 3. Doing that required me to fully understand, well, not fully, but understand for the most part how the files worked for episode 3. And when I say the files for episode 3, I actually mean the files for new serve on episode 3, whatever. You know what I mean. I'm not actually touching the files in the game, I'm just touching the files in the server. But from my understanding, those kind of mimic the... Those just load the files in the game. Anyways, I'm just going off topic. Okay, let's use that evade material. This is going to be 15th evade material on this character. I believe that's the only material I've found. Yep. I think there was this holy. Does it matter? It does matter. Let me just check the angel. I think the angel mine I had already checked. I don't need that one. But on that note, I kind of want to go full whatchamacallit. Full MST. That will answer most of your questions and raise the more interesting ones. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll do that then. Okay, I'll try to do that at some point, and then I'll try to get the call with you. If you're okay with it, of course. Let's see. Should I just... Will I need this in ultimate Seabed? 10 less damage, does that matter? Not really. I mean, there are elemental attacks though. I'll keep it and use it on ultimate Seabed. I think we're keeping... Yeah, we're keeping Wizard Technique. Because that does add more damage than the Angel Mind will, I think. Wait. I mean, the dragon would be dead by now, to be fair, if I just didn't care about any of this. But anyways, let's just see how much damage we deal. Text chat is probably good. Okay, gotcha. I'm not gonna be a pain about that. Let's try to make it work in text. The reason that I feel like a call would be better is just, and I'm not insisting, I'm just explaining myself, is just that in the past countless times I felt like talking about this over text just leads to a lot of ambiguity, because this is sort of a complex topic. And sometimes I just ask the same question 2 or 3 times until I get my answer, and you know, in voice that would be done in like 5 seconds. But it's fine. Let's... At some point I'll go through the files and then I'll let you know what I find and what I feel are my questions at that point in time. But I will go through Blue Burst most likely. Just let me know if you feel like Blue Burst is going to be significantly different than GameCube version. And I believe a lot of things on Blue Burst are on server side, I think. So I would need to actually edit new serve stuff. But anyways, I don't know if I would need to go as much into game files as I would need to go into new serve. I'm not sure, I don't know. BB doesn't really operate that differently, just how the data gets sent around. Okay, gotcha. It's a better start of written documentation, in my opinion. I understand what you mean, and I agree to a degree. It's just I feel like documentation should be starting centralized. I know that you also refer to previous posts on your server to check things that were talked about, but I mean, imagine like in 5 years from now, right? If anybody still cares about PSO, it might be hard to find a specific answer to a specific thing in a thread from 5 years ago. But yeah, I need to be, if I want that, I can try to be the change I seek. So whenever I get into that, I'll start writing some documentation or whatever, and then I'll share. Pharma documentation hard. I mean, what's wrong with it? It's like it's so important to have it. But I understand why people would prefer to just play with things and write documentation. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait. Is he not weak to Izone? Is weak to... Oh wait, never mind. Wait, he's still not weak. Okay, the offline dragon is not weak to the same things, I guess. I didn't... I assumed it was the same elements. Oh, and I should definitely equip that back. Is it still worth it, or should I just... Yeah, it's weak to fire, I think. It's probably still worth it. It will also have less HP. I think I did 90 damage on the online version per hit. Yeah, he's gonna go down fast anyways. That took more or less the same time as it did with the online version. But here we're gonna get oh, whoops. We're gonna get 3 dragons here instead. Should look sweet to Kizone. It's not as weak as the online though. That was my... oh yeah. I missed the 3 dragons. It seems weak to Foy instead, to fire. Love to see the 3 dragons. Oh, this is a real one. It's still good to just basically AoE all dragons at the same time. Oh, he's dead! He's dead. Oh, I gotta get out of there. I didn't know he could fall from that. I thought he would just complete the attack regardless. Oh, he dropped something. Monomate, D-mate, give Foy a 12. Okay. Yeah, definitely not immune, but feels like it's not as much of a weakness as it is in the online mode. It's my day job, kind of, for one thing. Yeah, I understand that you'd not want to do the same things from your day job. I definitely wouldn't want to mess with databases and SQL and stuff while I'm doing stuff on PSO. Actually, yeah, maybe not as much at least. I kinda am a data engineer during the day and kinda try to be a programmer outside of work hours. There's similar things, but quite different. Different enough that I would want to explore one in one side and the other one on the other side. Alright, yeah, less boxes for the offline map. More dragons, less boxes, I guess. Alright, GG's. We got the combat gear on my last run. This would be my last run, so I'm glad I got it. I mean, the last run for today, at least. GG, thank you, Katsime. Oh wait, see, it's kind of late. Yeah, I think I'll stop here as I had planned. Maybe I'll go play some fighting games. You up for some fighting games, guys? Hear me off stream just before my dinner time. Sure, okay. Let me just deal with stuff here. Don't sell the combat gear by mistake, please. Ooh, I'm full. Ooh. Okay, well. It's okay, we can just take out the ogre powers. Now, should I bring Wizard Technique to Ultimate Seabed? The point would be to get Jelen and Zalur a bit higher level. Does that matter? Let me just check effect on Jelen 14 versus 15. Ephinia. So it's just 1% pretty much, 1% attack power decrease. Does that matter? It doesn't really matter. Well, I would have also higher level Rabarta. How does freeze chance work again? I cannot find the freeze chance. Maybe it doesn't depend on level. I'm pretty sure someone already told me the answer to this. Anyways. What about Zalur? It's also kind of 1% defense decrease. I don't think it matters. It's probably better to just make sure I deal more damage. Just with Ogre Power. So yeah, we'll keep the Wizard Technique out. Some other stuff that will also be brought down in level, but it's whatever. Right, I'll keep the combat gear in me, maybe it will come in handy at some point. No, freeze chance against enemies, the Rabart freeze chance. If it depends on its level or depends on something else. I was looking at Rabarta page on Ifini Wiki and I just couldn't find air glance. Depends on tech power. Okay, yeah, tech power I did fine, I just didn't find the relation between that and freezing. But it's okay. I would imagine bringing a Wizard Technique just for a slightly higher chance of freezing is probably not good enough. Okay, I guess we might as well... Oh, it's not gonna be maxed, not yet. I guess as soon as I max that mag as well, I might just put it on storage. I don't think we need to be... We don't need to use techniques anymore. Actually, did I hit my... Sorry, give me a second here. Did I hit my maximum MST? Yes, I did. I actually did. Okay, 732 maximum MST. Oh, hey, Katsuhime, what the? thank you very much for the gift subs. Wait, Valorant? Is Valorant a separate user that also gives subs to me, or? Sorry if I'm not super versed on the Twitch situation, but from what I see here, both SkyTeam and Valorant. But Valorant might be something automatic. Anyway, thank you very much, SkyTeam, and potentially Valorant for the gift subs. It's a promotion thing, okay. Thanks. Thanks for thanks for the clarification. This happened back in September too. Twitch would just give subs randomly when other gift subs were given. Cool, but is this Valorant, the Riot Games Valorant thing? The Riot Games game? Yeah, okay. I'll check that offline because now I'm kind of curious. But yeah, thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you too. And to all of you that are here on my stream. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate it. I guess without the bloody art, I would not be having max MST, interestingly. Okay, I just was curious about that. Let's put stuff back. Actually, I might need an elf farm. Let's assume I don't. I'll get it later if I need it. But yeah, next time I might go for the ultimate Seabat from the get-go. I guess I'll wait a couple more minutes just to get the IQ to full. I wonder if they fixed it. It was 1 every 5 before, but it ended up being more. I was not even aware it was a thing, so I would not have the answer for that. Oh, just bear with me here, just a couple more seconds for the mag to be hungry. Speaking of which, I'm actually quite hungry myself. I guess I can check. Is anybody else streaming PSO? Are you streaming PSO Akidali right now? I'm guessing not if you're talking to me. Maybe I can raid some. I keep forgetting to raid whenever I finish. Well, sometimes I just don't really have, an audience that justifies raids, I think. But right now, I think I could. Let's see. Later, probably. Okay. God, I know so little about Twitch, even though I'm using the platform. Sorry for the echo. Spent star 9. There's Kai Key. Kai, she typically does speedruns of Phony World, which is a pretty interesting character to do them on, I feel. She seems to be AFK right now, but I can just do a raid on her. Why not? What's this knock? There's a knock function as well. Anyways, I'll check on Twitch stuff later. Gotta learn the platform. One more thing on my list to do. Me too, LOL, I should probably start raiding more. It's fine. I mean, it's a cool gesture, I feel like, for others, but to be fair, it also, puts yourself on the map, because you're raiding someone, then that someone's viewership also finds out about you. So, like, let's be honest, it kind of goes both ways. Unless, the channel you're raiding is much smaller, then yeah, the smaller channel does benefit more. In this case, I'm gonna be the smaller channel, of course. But yeah, okay. Oof, that was a good productive stream. We got raids, we got combat gear, we got a lot of grinders, which I don't even know what to use them on. We got the max, all leveled up to max, and IQ'd and synced to max, so that was really good. And I believe we're kinda ready to go into Ultimate Seabed on the next one. That also depends on how much time I have. Imagine I have time tomorrow, but just like half an hour or something, or like an hour. So I'm not gonna go do that then. I might just do another run of something else. Not VR Spaceship anymore, please God, no, but something else. But yeah, look forward to it. Look forward for my episode 3 in the near future. I'm still like trying to mod, like getting the RNG cards set up in a better, more fair way, balanced way. I do intend to still like share some presentation on the outcome of the Forest to Flow, like how each character fared and how did they compare in specific points in the challenge. And lastly, as we were talking earlier, I also intend to go into modding Blue Burst to some degree, and also automating some of this modding, because I really like the concept of you have some program, you run the program before you fire up your server, and then you have maybe like random stats on the enemies, random stats on some weapons, with some degree of obviously controlled variance, like kind of making the PSO run a roguelike sort of run where you'll never know what to find. You might find a saber is super good, or you might find like a handgun is absolutely broken, or you might find a buster that's actually pretty bad. I don't know, just trying things out, seeing what sticks, and also building towards that version of Blue Burst or version of PSO in general that I really would like to play. But anyways, I'll shut up now. As usual, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time, and I'll be raiding another streamer. Do stick around, otherwise I'll see you next time. Bye bye.